Alright. We live, nigga.
We's live. After 2 weeks, coronavirus. So, last week you were sick with the hip, or?
I don't know, man. I was sick with well, hold on. Before we even start, what's up, everybody? We back, man. And I know everybody's going through a difficult fucking time. We're here to talk a little bit about that and then talk about a little bit of fun shit.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
You should put yours over there. Because that way
social
distancing can take effect.
You went towards me, though, when you put your mic over there.
Well, I'm at the wall. You don't have a wall. What do you mean? I can't move
down.
this way. Motherfucking social distancing. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, don't spit while you speak.
I'm spitting into my mic. Oh, I have fucking alcohol here.
You got that. Damn, what you do over here? Disconnect some?
I ain't disconnect shit.
What you do?
We over there crying for spoiled milk.
Damn, bro. So how all this shit start? Let's think about how all this shit started.
Yeah, because you're gonna know.
Nah. Remember 3 weeks ago, we were making fun of this fucking virus, right?
More than that. Over a month ago.
Yeah, it was a little bit back when Kobe died. A week or two after that shit, we were talking shit about this fucking virus. So we ain't even take it serious, huh?
Shit, I was in Toronto.
What's up, everybody?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I had to transition.
Transition to what?
Now everybody can see us.
Well, they couldn't see us before?
Nah, so here. Hello? You hear that shit?
Hear what?
How it goes deaf? Oh, there it is. Yeah. It's just my shit. Anyway. We just taking this shit as a fucking joke.
Everybody has. Today I fucking get off, the highway. I see people walking outside with their kids, having a good old time. I seen, people hanging out around parks. I'm like, what the fuck? Go home, people. Go home. People don't take this shit serious. This is exactly why America is fucking becoming the way it is.
Now we're
the most fucking prone now.
We are what? The United States has become the what? We have had the highest population of infected people in what? The whole globe?
Yeah.
Our whole fucking globe, man. That's fucking crazy to even think about. Think about that shit. Think about the fact that this is a global virus.
Put your stuff over there.
It's a global fucking virus that we are dealing with, and people are not even taking that shit seriously.
They're not. They're waiting for that stimulus package, and that's about it.
So tell me, let's think about this, right? So when we first heard about this virus, what was the things that you heard about it?
I didn't really think anything of it.
But what was the first couple things that you heard about it? I'll tell you what I heard about it. I heard first, we're gonna be okay. Just wash your hands, stay sanitized, do the same thing that they're telling us to do. But they'll just keep washing your hands. Don't get in contact with anybody that you might think is sick. Right? That's the first thing that I used to hear about it, right? I didn't even take it that serious. I was like, it's not going to be that much. It attacks the respiratory system, and the people that are most likely to get affected the worst and most likely to die from it, or the people that have respiratory issues and old people that have health issues. And people that have health issues all around.
Yeah, well, let's split our mics up a little bit further.
All right, how you want to do this shit, man? What the fuck?
Yeah, like that. It's fine. Because the thing is, you're talking this way. See, I'm talking this way.
I'm trying to talk to you, though.
I know, but we have to make But
you keep leaning my way.
Not leaning your way.
At least lean on the wall.
How can I lean on the wall?
And then talking to your mic.
Alright, well.
What was the first couple things that you heard about it?
I seen, I was watching the news in Canada, but this is way before I ever even was here. And, this was already, this was off.
Back when it was back in China?
Yeah. And the cruise lines were holding people there. I was just like, what the fuck? The hell's going on? I didn't think much of it. I was like,
well, back in the States, we weren't even making a big deal about it.
No, because there was no reported cases here. But I think once it got here, it became serious because once it hits your
That was what,
homeland,
like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
maybe.
Well, like 3 weeks ago, we had our first cases in like Washington State. We had
one person had it. Then it started becoming real.
And then we're like, damn, it's coming over here. But they had that. They said they claimed that they had it under. They had them in quarantine. It wasn't a big deal. We kept hearing things like, it's not as bad as you think. It just. But that's from the Trump administration that we kept hearing those things. But then the media kept hyping it up like it is as bad as it is, right? And then we had conflicting we had doctors that had conflicting opinions about it. That some doctors said it was really bad, and then some doctors said it was certain ages that would get it and it only attacks the respiratory system. That's where I got my shit from.
Honestly, I feel that people aren't taking this shit serious still.
They're not, though.
Like I said.
So
today has been like the most deaths, and people are out there having fun.
Well, we have the most. Well, not even the most deaths. Like, is now there has been the most confirmed
cases and deaths.
Cases of infected people that have caught the virus, and people are still not taking it seriously.
Dude, honestly, it's ridiculous. Just people they see the warms, the weather's okay, and they go, they don't care. You know, they're looking at like, you're staying home for a reason. You ain't staying home to have fun. You know, you're staying home to be away from people. So why the fuck are you guys going out? Stay home. You know.
Have you gone out?
No.
How about during the beginning of it? Did you go out?
Yeah, I went out.
Me too.
Out. So matter of fact, I still went out the first week that they said that it was confirmed in Crystal City. Somebody on a Tuesday. I went up
oh yeah, we
Sunday.
Spoke about that shit.
I went out up to that Sunday. So ever since that Sunday, I haven't gone out. So now it's 2 weeks. Work home, and in my office there is 10 people that work there.
Actually, that was
3 different rooms.
That was 3 weeks ago.
The most you'll see is 4 to 5 people together, plus customers. But now we are trying to do appointment only. So that's about it. I don't go out to bars no more.
So you know,
not the ones I go to. They
so
still
you know
open.
now that when I first started taking it serious, when I first started seeing how much people we started getting into our store and buying everything up. And that was...
Well, when it got seriously, not to cut you off because I just don't want to forget this, was when Trump made that speech. It was on a Thursday night.
Yep.
As soon as he said that, I went to the grocery store because I already knew what was going to happen.
It was a Thursday afternoon.
When he said what?
Where he was
when he
saying
made the speech?
Where people shouldn't be in groups of like, I think it was like 250 people or less. All those events were going to get fucking canceled. You shouldn't be in groups of more than 30 people or some shit like that, and everybody should just stay home. That was his first message to us that we should take this shit serious, right?
Yeah, that was on a Thursday.
And then that Thursday night, our store got swarmed. Friday, Friday, we got fucking swarmed again. That weekend is when I got sick, and throughout that whole week, I was fucking gone from the store. I come back to the store, everything is off balance. Our fucking trucks, everything, our orders don't come in on time. The warehouse is overwhelmed with the amount of orders that are going out. We're not getting shit getting to our stores in time. Right? So after after that, right, is when when I went back to work is when he came out with another press conference and he was like, we shouldn't be in groups of more than 5 people? 10 people? And then like a couple days after that weekend, he was like, just stay home.
And then after that, a few days later, he said he's planning to open it for Easter.
But you know why he said that, right? He's like, it's important to him, right? He said, did you hear the main word in that? It's important to me that we're back on business for Easter. That's a lot of things with these politicians.
No, right now is going to be the biggest boom in the economy when the taxes go out. around this time, that's when people make money. Every businesses, small businesses is the backbone of America, and backbone America uses that money for tax season. And if there's no money circulating, that's gonna fuck up our economy. You know what I mean? And yes, they're gonna do that stimulus package of 2.2 trillion. That's calling it 2 trillion, but they're gonna take that shit from you.
It got approved.
And the next tax year, the next time you do your taxes, you're gonna take it from you.
Yeah, for
The
sure.
only people that are gonna get
it's gonna go back into the.
it's gonna
Well, all
go
that
back-
money's gonna go back into the economy.
Like I said, you're gonna see your neighborhood homeless guy with a Louis V belt.
Nah, you won't see them because they don't have no.
Why only people that made under 75,000 are the ones that are gonna get it?
People that make over 100,
They're not gonna get it.
yeah, they're not gonna get it.
The only
They're
people that made under 75,000. Why? That's the
because they
lower
consider that
middle
high income.
Lower and middle income people. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the people that are struggling. That's the workforce.
That work at restaurants.
Well, that's the workforce. If you think about it, everybody that makes underneath that amount is gonna be that's the whole workforce. People have already been laid off. I know a couple people that don't have fucking jobs because of this shit.
They already applied for unemployment.
And you think about this shit, Maryland already has closed all their shit down at 5 o'clock. Nobody's supposed to be even in the streets at 5 o'clock.
Well, I mean, they still have the grocery stores, liquor stores open.
Well, after 5, no.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's only essential, non-essentials that close at 5.
That even then.
That my boy that I work with, one of the porters, he lives in Maryland. He says that after 5, all the like barber shops or shit like that. But he said grocery stores and liquor stores are open.
You know, we hire people from Maryland through Snag-a-Job. People that it's like Uber Eats but for jobs. That we post up jobs like positions that need to be filled just for the day, and people just like assign like they sign up for those jobs. They come into our store, they work, and we have a couple people from Maryland that have come in.
Like temps.
Yeah, and they come in to work for us, and we gotta write them. We gotta have letters for them to get home with those letters, or else they'll get pulled over. And when they get pulled over, they gotta present those letters. And the guy that I was talking to that we had to give one of those letters to, he's like, the military is already over there. The military is in Maryland. Military's in fucking in Chicago, I think it was. They're already over there.
Somebody made a fucking joke that fucking the death rate has actually declined in Chicago because people aren't going out to commit murders.
I doubt it, man. It's gonna climb. I think
No. Like,
Beer run, y'all good?
I only got 2 left.
I got 2 left too. I think I'm alright.
Alright, sure.
Yeah, cause I gotta go.
Well,
home.
just hook it up with the Lagunitas then.
I gotta go home anyway. And so
You did yesterday.
You don't drink middle nights.
Yeah, but that's a big difference.
if you're gonna go on a beer run,
I mean, I'll give you the money after. Give me a deuce of an IPA or something.
I'm not gonna say man.
Just give me two of those small, 16 ounces. Whatever you do, don't get me
can I have one of your beers?
I don't have no.
You about to go, right?
Yeah, but I was gonna get those 2 for $5, the tall ones.
Give me 2 for $5s on the tall ones.
That's,
I'll pay for your 2 for $5.
Okay, give him your money then.
I'll let you know what's over there.
I'll pay for your 2 for
Hey,
$5.
don't there's one that I fucking hate.
Are we gonna keep talking about your beer run?
Goose Ale, Goose Ale, what is it?
Yeah, Goose IPA.
Well-
I hate it. Get me like something
Green ones
else.
over there.
Well,
You don't give him money?
to keep talking about this shit for one more second, right? Talking about the economy, right? Talking about the economy.
Well, yeah, around this time,
And-
people are spending. Spend that chick.
But we're not. People
Spend
are
that
not
chick and
spending.
Get it right. Yeah, there isn't. Nobody can go
People
out.
are not
Even if you
spending.
have the money, you can't.
People aren't spending. And think about this shit right here. If we get to the point where people don't stay inside, people are not taking this shit seriously.
Spend that chick.
People are gonna get fucking sick.
Spend that chick. Spend that
We're gonna get to a point where our economy hits a fucking low, the lowest that we ever been, because we never had to deal with nothing like this. But we've had the economy the way that it is now, right?
Spend that chick.
we lose our world power.
Spin that chick. Spin that chick.
We lose our world power, right?
Spin that chick and get it right back.
What happens then? We lose our world power.
I don't think so.
You already see Putin. He fucking took 6 battleships into the New England fucking Gulf. They had to respond with 9 battleships to Putin. Putin's already said that he thinks this is a fucking man-made virus, that it's an attack on his population, that there's a power out there that's trying to decrease his population. He's not gonna stand for that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if China is definitely involved.
Do you believe?
But
it?
Yeah, in
So
one
now-
way or another, because the thing is, the United States owes China so much money.
What if you believe that? Then why would China be the first epicenter of that shit? You think they will put their people at risk to just?
Fuck yeah, they got way too much people there.
They put the people at risk just to do that. They held the military back and knew what the fuck was going on.
Somebody knows what's going on. I think this shit's man-made. You know why I think this is man-made? Because have you seen? Okay, look, there's a movie in 2010.
Contagion.
Yeah.
I already know what you're
Before
talking about.
that, I was in my first year in college. Our teacher made us read this stupid ass book called Demon in the Freezer.
Mm-hmm.
And this book talked about a virus. And you know, if you think about it, every virus that has been around since we can actually record it is in those freezers.
They are, right?
Yeah, H1N1, all the ones before are in
Swine,
those
all that
swine.
shit.
They're all locked in like
And
the most impenetrable fortress in a freezer somewhere in the
Yeah.
world. So it got me thinking. I'm like, there's people that can fuck with shit, you know? The same way a DJ fucks up a track, somebody else can mix and match and grab this and that, and bam, there you go. And there's not one thing of flu. It could be 50 to 100 million different.
So let me ask you this shit.
Let
me ask you this shit, right? So if you were to hate one of these,
Let me get a beer.
I was in the middle of a question.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
It's just that.
But my biggest fear is, guys,
peas.
my biggest fear is, guys, is that this becomes, well, it has become what I feared the most, and that's a global virus, and now that has come into the United States. Now my biggest fear on top of that is that now that we're closing down businesses, we're closing down everything that fuels our economy. What happens to our economy? We become, if it gets to the worst point where people continue to go out, people continue to stay on the streets, people continue to go in the parks, even though the parks have been closed, even though people have been warned. What happens next? What happens next? People continue to get infected. People continue to die. What happens? What happens? We're going to close down everything. We're going to have the whole nation shut down. We lose our world power. We lose our position in our globe. And we lose our position and power in the globe. What happens after that? What happens after that? Another fucking country is gonna take over our freedom, our rights, whatever the fuck we have now that we cherish, that you cherish or you take advantage of, your freedoms. Those freedoms are gonna be taken away if we continue doing the shit that we're doing. Keep going out. Keep doing the shit that you're doing. Those freedoms are at stake. If we lose our economy, if we lose our position of power in this fucking global world, this is what the fuck is gonna happen. I hate to be that dark, but that's what the fuck is gonna happen. There's no, there's, all the world that we live in is fucking fragile. You see it now. One invisible enemy is taking every fucking body out.
You know, I like how you said that.
And
that's exactly what's going on.
And
you can't see him.
And you guys, and everybody fucking thinks that, oh yeah, I'll be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna get infected. Guess what? You don't even see it coming. You don't see it wherever you are. You may touch something that somebody else touched 2 hours ago, and you're automatically infected. This shit survives on surfaces up to fucking 12 to 17 hours. Now at one point they said it survives on 3 hours. The next it was 12. Now they're saying that on certain surfaces it lasts up to 17 hours.
Yeah, but if it's hot, let's say on that surface, it'll go away. But if the cold hits it back, it comes back. That could be more than 17 hours.
That's how quickly it could happen, though. Think about you're living in a fucking apartment where you guys share fucking ventilation. You guys are sharing fucking ventilation with the whole fucking apartment building. This shit is fucking everywhere. Take it seriously.
Yep.
Anyway, man, I hate to get so fucking dark, but
no, it's what's going on. Like I told you,
this
is something that can be man-made, because at the end of the day, the biggest catastrophes now can be man-made. You mix a certain amount of this with a certain amount of that.
But our biggest enemies aren't even weaponized? They're weaponized, but they're not even the biggest catastrophes that you could think of. You know what this shit feels like? It feels like how an earthquake could hit, and you feel like you're fucking invulnerable to nature. You feel like you're fucking invulnerable. You feel vulnerable as shit. And people aren't taking that shit seriously. I don't know, man. I'm getting...
No, this reminds me of that book, Demon in the Freezer. And I'm pretty sure there's other books out there. I used to look at this like, what the fuck?
But you never think it would happen, right? You watched the movie what is it? Contagion?
Contagion.
And it's exactly what the fuck is happening right now.
The difference is the virus there is more...
Well, it was more deadly.
Yeah, more deadly. But it's the same shit. Same concept. The same, like, nobody took it seriously. Bullshit.
But the problem here is that we're not prepared for it, first of all.
You go burping again. You know I have a problem.
My bad. But we're not even prepared for this shit.
Then I start doing things.
You know what the biggest problem in Italy was? Why they are so fucked in Italy?
Why?
They live the way that we live as Hispanic people, where we have our parents living with us, we have our grandparents living with us, and we have the younger generation living with us. Where in Italy, the younger generation goes out all the time. They're fucking hanging out at bars, all this shit, and they coming home, and they don't know that they're...
Not just that. Have you seen some of their restaurants are puny as shit?
Yeah, but...
And then same thing was everybody goes out.
So everything is...
A little market,
yeah.
It's close. You come in close contact with people.
Yeah, so everybody lives with each other, and you're going home as what? Like me and you, we would go home and we're fine, right? We're asymptomatic, right? So we don't even feel the virus. There's people that out there that get the virus that don't even feel the virus. They go home and they spread it to the people that they live with.
Yeah.
Those asymptomatic people.
I just feel though, Marv, that now that you're touching on this, like, if you really cared, you wouldn't be going out, And I'm the biggest, now that I just turned 30, after work, I'd go out to bars, have drinks, and then go home. Yeah. And I do that now, before I couldn't afford it. I'm not saying now I can, but, it's a little bit better now for me. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm young. I'm just trying to have fun.
But you do go out
before I, have kids.
But you go out, and what you're trying to say is that you could have gone out and come here and
did the same shit everybody else. But no, the thing is, my life is probably more extreme than somebody else's life. And I say that for a purpose because I know what I'm capable of, and I know that I like to have a very
But
good
that's
time.
what you think, and then the people that are traveling probably live the same life that you do. And you know, these people have money. The people that have been traveling have fucking money, and they're fucking coming back, and they're doing shit. You know, they're some people don't even show symptoms of the fucking virus.
It's not about having money or not.
You're right. But some people come back and they don't even show symptoms until 14 days later, and then they get other people infected, and shit is.
No, well, you just gotta be. You just have to be responsible as a human being. I could go out the same way too, but I also know that I live in a household with people that are older than 60 years old. In this case, my parents. I look at it like.
Let me ask you something,
I'm
man.
gonna go have a good time. Yeah, I'll probably survive for catching.
Let me ask you something.
But do I really?
Can I ask you something?
Want to kill somebody?
Can I ask you something?
What?
I seen somebody post up today that you know, it was a post that the United States had become the first country with the most infected people on the globe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody had wrote as they posted it, the Chinese are to blame for this. Do you blame the Chinese for that?
Nobody knows. Yeah.
Would you blame them?
The thing is,
would you say the same? Would you agree with that statement?
I don't agree with it, but my dumbass probably still say it.
Would you?
Maybe not, but.
But in that moment, yeah.
In the moment, probably. You know, you strike a conversation and.
No, but if you saw that somebody had read that article and they reposted it and they said that, would you post that up?
Nobody really knows. That's the thing. Nobody.
In that moment, yeah, like you feel like you would have posted it.
It's as easy as somebody going to China and starting it there. They ain't even from China.
Yeah.
And they're gonna blame it on China.
Posted that shit
and they're gonna blame it on China for the simple fact that
everybody runs this shit on China, right?
Because of the way those people live. So you have animals stacked on top of animals, and then their feces drops on the other animal. In the cages.
Yeah, but that's not what started the shit.
No, I get that. But
I get what you're saying, right?
All it needs is an example. And
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Where the quality of food, the quality of life doesn't fucking matter over there. It doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. But I don't ever think I would. I don't ever think I would say that shit.
You don't know, Marv.
I don't think I would. I'm too conscientious on the fact. Go ahead and answer it. I'm too conscientious on the fact that.
Yeah.
I'm too conscious on the fact that it's not now that has arrived in the United States. We can't blame another fucking country. We can only blame the people that have traveled to those countries and took the risk and said fuck it to the virus and took that fucking risk. Those are the people that we gotta hold responsible. That we gotta hold ourselves responsible to fucking containing this fucking virus. We gotta hold ourselves responsible for staying at home, not interacting with people that we may.
Marv, you know what?
Am I wrong for this? Am I wrong for saying that?
You're not wrong, but you know what?
People aren't gonna see it my way, right?
Nobody's gonna see it your way.
Everybody thinks they're right?
You have the biggest news chains in the world telling people to stay home. And you know what the saddest
and
part
people
about
don't stay home, huh?
They're not going to stay home. So you know what? I don't want to talk about anything else.
Just send it on your statement and go ahead.
But it's ridiculous. And, you know, what I was trying to tell you earlier is that, you know, I'm somebody who hasn't been always the most responsible person as far as
you go out,
going out,
yeah, you
and
go
doing
out,
things. You know what I mean? But even if it's hit me, as crazy as my life has been, and if it has hit me, then you're just a dumbass if you keep going out and doing things like that. Because I know that at the end of the day, it's not about you; it's about somebody else. You know, if you want to go die, go throw yourself off a bridge. But when you go out, you go somewhere else, you're gonna kill somebody else.
Put everybody else at risk.
At risk, yeah. I just don't have time for it.
Anyway, man. to move on from this. While we've been in this quarantine, what have you been doing?
Work home, work home.
Work home, work home.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what
I
haven't
don't go
done.
out for shit. The most I go out for is get me some beer.
Me too.
You know?
And
I mean, I'm pretty well stocked at the crib, but beer always has to be bought.
and
My drinking has
increased like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Mine too.
because I'm bored at home, but I'd
Yeah,
rather be
yeah.
drunk as shit on my couch than fucking be infecting someone else.
Cheers.
Think about that. I'd rather be drunk at home
Then
with
going
my
out
family
and infecting everybody.
and not only that, I have the luxury to not be around my family members. I have the chilling area. Only me is there. I sanitize it every night.
Anyway,
And
listen.
what I'm trying to tell you is that I'm taking my precautions.
Yeah. Listen. What I was trying to get to was, what have you been doing at home?
Oh shit! I'll tell you one thing. I have never fucking believed in ordering a movie and paying for it. I've been paying for it.
How about porn?
No.
How about I'll tell you what I've been doing. And I even did it.
Because then I see that and I'm like, ooh, I think I'm going to go see y'all.
So tell me, and you can put all the shame you want on me, everybody. And I'll tell you what I did while I was sick and before I went back to work, while I was on my own quarantine, I was fucking on Instagram. And you know how Instagram has all the fucking
I don't have
Instagram models. Well,
but I know what you're talking about.
but they have all the models, even on Facebook. They post shit up. So all the Instagram models that used to be porn stars, now they're paying their bills with the OnlyFans shit.
So what does that have? How does that work?
So basically, like they put up little videos of like to tease you, and then they get you to click on their link on their page, and you go put up a subscription for like 3 months, 2 months, or a month. And I've been on a monthly.
So what do you see? You just
I got two used to be porn stars on my subscription right now. They used to be that got like, well, I went cheap, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I went $5 a month.
But what do you see?
Bro, they have all the personal videos.
Like them getting fucked?
Yeah. And I'd be lying if I didn't tell you I furiously beat off to all of them.
Why the fuck are you being so hard?
But I'm gonna tell you where I lost out. I fucking didn't see this shit coming. Where Pornhub is now giving out monthly subscriptions for free for Pornhub, so you can watch all these porn stars for free. Yeah,
I know about Pornhub.
So hey, everybody, go to Pornhub and get your monthly subscription for free for this month that you're quarantined.
But do you still put a credit card in? You just get the month for free?
I didn't do it. I already lost out on the money. I didn't do it. But you can get 1 month for free, and that's it. And after that, I guess it cut you off unless you continue the subscription.
Oh, but do you put a card info in or not?
I don't know. I haven't done it.
Yeah, I've always been skeptical. Anytime you put a credit card on something like that.
At first, they did it at only Italy because everybody in Italy was fucking quarantined.
It probably worked.
Quarantine? Yeah.
It worked and now they went motherfucker.
And now they went global. So, but
do you know that
but
these websites are probably becoming so rich right now?
Yeah, they are, because they're having so much traffic going into them, so much web traffic going into them.
Do you think the government invests into this?
Fuck yeah! Some of those governors and some of those motherfuckers over there that work in the government system have stock in those fucking companies, bro.
Dude, because that shit's just limitless.
It never fucking ends. When have you got to the end of Pornhub and been like, I'm done? Only when you go to sleep. And you're like, fuck it, I'm going to sleep. Or when you bust your nut and like, I'm turning this shit off.
You know what I've done when I felt horny, and I just go to sleep, and because if I go to sleep, I know if I go to sleep, the feeling goes away, and then the next day I'm like, what the fuck was wrong with me? I must have been really fucked up. Yeah, I do that. Like, I'm like, shit.
I do not believe you, man.
Yeah. Like,
So do you beat off?
no, I try not to. That's why I just rather go to sleep.
When's the last time you jerked off?
Shit. I couldn't even tell you. Like I said, you know why?
You're fucking lying.
No. You know, I'm all about...
You don't know the last time you jerked off?
Well, the thing is, I probably recently had sex, so I haven't had to.
Even when you have sex all the time.
The whole point of having sex is not to beat off afterwards.
I still beat off after I have sex.
I'm not saying I haven't fucking got horny. I'm not saying that.
I think about what happened.
All I'm saying is that I'd rather fucking go to sleep because then the feeling goes away. And you know when you're fucked up, you can
I don't believe you.
You can either you can make two choices. You can jerk off or you can go to sleep. I bet you going to sleep will take you probably a minute or two if your dumbass actually just lays down. But no, you go on this fucking rampage as you gotta beat your shit. No, try that shit tonight. If you get horny,
I will not. I'll beat my dick and go to sleep.
Yeah, and
I beat my dick and I go right to sleep.
Just try laying down for a minute or two. You'll forget about everything.
No, ho.
You will. I know because I've done it. And
I don't believe you.
Can you just try it tonight?
I will not try to suppress my sexual urges to fucking just go to sleep.
It will literally take
I will wake up
2
hard
minutes.
and I will have to furiously beat my dick before I have to go to work.
The feeling will be gone.
No, it won't.
It will.
Hell no, it won't. I've had to beat my dick before I had to go to work before.
But you're just you're an enraged animal.
I've beat my dick at work before.
Nah, that's too
Not the job that I have now.
No, but still, that's way too.
Not the job that I have now, but at previous jobs,
that's bullshit.
I have beat my dick furiously, and bro, I used to work at the movie theaters, Regal Cinemas. Fuck you guys, cause you fired me. I went to go see. I was doing. I don't even know why I was so horny. I was walking the movie theaters. Check. This is the craziest part about it. I was walking the movie theaters, just checking if anybody was doing the wrong shit. Well, you know how you've seen the ushers before with those orange sticks that look like orange dildos. Just walking the fucking.
And you shoved one up your ass.
Nah, I got finished doing what I had to do. I had like 15 minutes. I was like, man, I'm fucking horny, man. and I went into a movie theater. I remember the movie.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Like there was no people watching.
No, they were in the back.
No, was there people watching movies?
Yeah, they were in the back. They were like throughout the seat. It wasn't that packed.
Okay, and where'd you go?
I finished doing my rounds.
Mm-hmm.
It was John Cena's first movie, 12 rounds, where WWE shot that movie, whatever. Right, so I go into the movie. I go into the theater. I knew it was kind of empty. I go into the fucking theater. I sit in the front seat. I'm like, fuck, I'm horny, right? So I'm just trying to get my boner down, and I'm like, nah, this shit's not fucking happening. I'm gonna have to beat this dick off. It's another nigga. At this point, it's just somebody else, bro. My dick is so hard, it's just like another person. I just gotta beat him to submission. So I'm sitting in the front seat, just I finally come. I come in my hand, I wipe that shit on the seat, and I bounce.
Oh, you're nasty as fuck. I would never do some shit like that.
You know what I did after that?
What?
I did my rounds up and down.
Nah, see,
I did.
No. Me and you're two different fucking people. You just clearly
exactly.
Yeah, you're just like an animal.
Dog, I'm telling you, there's no way that you don't beat your dick.
No, I have. I'm not saying I haven't. I'm just saying I'd rather go to sleep.
If you're telling me that I did what I did,
no, that's crossing the fucking line.
You're telling me
I would never do that.
You're telling me you never done no shit like that.
Fuck no. I can guarantee you no. I'm not saying that I never beat my dick off. I'm just saying I would never fucking do the shit what you just said.
Where's the craziest place you beat your dick off?
My room. Fuck no.
Have you ever beat your dick off in front of your friends?
Fuck no.
What?
Okay, I'm done with you, motherfucker.
You never had a circle jerk?
Alright. I'm done with you. Dude, you're nasty.
Bro, you never had a circle jerk?
I can honestly make fun of a circle jerk, but no, not physically ever, no.
I've been in a circle jerk. Not face to face, of course. But everybody was at least 8 feet away from each other, and we're in the dark just jacking off. You can hear somebody jacking off, bro.
I'm done with you.
Come on, dog. We're not done with this podcast.
I'm out. You know
Nah,
what?
come on.
Have a good coronavirus.
We haven't even talked about Tiger. We
ain't talking about that.
Come on, let's talk about Tiger.
Yo, no.
Come on, bro. Let's talk about Tiger.
I'm out, bro.
Come on, I even have pictures of him. Come on. Come back, ho.
You're nasty, bro.
Come here. I'm not going to talk about the circle jerk. I promise. Come on. And that's how Hector was scared away. I'm not going to tell you guys about my circle jerk stories. Let me tell you about the time that I robbed the church, though.
Nah, man, you drunk. You just drunk now, Marv.
I did rob the church.
No, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Alright.
I'm not going back to the show because you're being stupid right now.
Come on, man.
We're ending the show. I'm not doing that.
Let's talk about, was it Joe Exotic?
No, that's next.
Come on, let's talk about Joe Exotic.
Nope.
Hector, what are you doing right now? Everybody's watching you.
I don't give a fuck.
Let's talk about Joe Exotic.
I'm good, dude.
What's wrong with you?
Dude, I don't want to do this right now no more.
Let's talk about Joe Exotic.
No, we save it for next time.
Right now is now.
Marv, you just so disgusting. I wouldn't.
We haven't even got to questions with LER.
We're done. I'm done for today.
I'm not turning the shit off.
You're gonna be on it by yourself.
Alright, guys. Have you heard about Joe Exotic? Alright, let me tell you about this guy. Joe Exotic. Are you really leaving?
Marv, we said that we're just gonna talk about the coronavirus. I'm.
Let's talk about Joe Exotic. Can we talk about something else besides the
No,
coronavirus?
just
This
fuck
dark
up.
shit? Are you really leaving?
I don't. Honestly,
Come on, bro.
coronavirus shit already pissed me off.
Let's talk about Joe Exotic. I know you like him.
No, let's
Come
just
on,
watch
man.
it though. I'll watch it with you.
Let's
but-
talk about Joe Exotic. Alright, man. Damn, man. I can't even get mine. Bro, are you really not gonna do this?
Dude, it's nobody's gonna watch it. It's way too much content. I think you're fucked.
Are you really not gonna talk about Joe Exotic?
Nah, cause you're drunk as shit now.
Alright, let's talk about.
You're drunk now.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. I know when you.
Alright, let's do
getting
questions with
disgusting.
LER then.
When you start getting disgusting, I know.
I've been discussing from day one.
No, nah. This
Let's do
motherfucker
questions with
now,
LER, bro.
Now he does circle jerks with people. I'm not dealing with
He does what?
circle jerks with people.
I'm trying to get this nigga discussing. Come on, dog. Let's finish this shit.
What the hell is circle jerks?
When guys jerk off together.
That's different, bro. Let's do questions with LER then. Are we not gonna finish the fucking podcast?
Dude, you had agreed with me 10 minutes ago. We're ending it. You told me, Hector, give us a last thoughts. I gave my last thoughts, and now you want to continue to do it?
From the coronavirus topic. Let's keep going.
Marv. Nah.
Bro, this nigga got scared.
Well, let me just at least ask the question. Then I got like.
Let's
3
do questions with LER, dog. Come on.
Questions with LER, but I'm not talking about that shit.
Let's talk about this nigga.
No, we're gonna do questions with LER, that's it.
Damn, bro.
The show off with you, but
Come on, man.
nah, you're getting disgusting as fuck. Like, no,
You got scared at circle jerk?
it wasn't just